This Sunday, we're starting a brand new series called Can I Trust the Bible? Every Sunday morning at the Bridge, we open the Bible and we preach from it, how the Bible applies to our lives. But this next series is going to be different. This next series is going to be all about helping us understand why we trust the Bible to begin with. If you're brand new to church, I'm so excited for you to hear this series because you've probably wondered, why do Christians trust that they should live their lives according to this random super old book? But if you are a regular church person or you consider yourself a Christian, I'm also super excited for you to hear this series because many of you do trust the Bible, but you're not even sure why we can trust it. I want to show you really quickly the things we are addressing in this series because some of these are questions you wrestle with yourself. First, aren't all religions basically the same? Why do we believe the Bible is the one path to knowing God? Second, didn't the Bible change over time? Like a game of telephone, sometimes we think every time it was translated over the years, it must have changed a little bit. So 2,000 years later, how do we even know we've got the same book that was written at the time? Did the biblical events really happen? Maybe they were intended to be myth or metaphor, stories to make a point, but not actual events in history. Was the Bible really inspired by God? Maybe the Bible we have today is the same one that was written back then, and maybe those events really happened, but was it actually inspired by God to be written? Do we actually have to live according to the commandments within it? And then lastly, what about all the weird stuff in the Bible? All the stuff about sex that just feels so countercultural in 2022. These are all the questions we're going to address through this series, and I cannot wait for some of you to find faith in God's word for the first time, some of you to find a relationship with Jesus for the first time, and everybody else to finally understand why you trust this book to begin with. This is the perfect series to bring somebody who doesn't know Jesus, who doesn't consider themselves a Christian, because we'll be talking about exactly why we believe all this stuff to begin with. Can't wait to see you there. Bring a friend this Sunday and pray that God does some big stuff in there.